Hey everybody, this is Josh with Fortress State of Mind. Number one, I apologize. I realize I've been gone for quite a few months. But I did some things during that time. I did some soul searching. I wanted to make sure that I'm giving people the best of what's possible for me to you. You know, like I've told you guys in previous videos, I wasn't given the best that was possible for me growing up. And so I want to be able to be that person for several of you. What does that take? Sometimes you got to have some reflection. You got to take some time and you got to realize, what am I doing, and am I doing it for the right reasons, and am I giving the best possible? After going through some feedback, reaching out to a couple of friends, family, some of the viewers, I was giving some pretty good content according to everybody. So I want to continue in that. I want to make sure that I'm helping you guys build the fortress that is your mind, and I want to give you some tools, right? I've been telling you guys it's about the tools, it's about the things that you're doing to protect yourself, to protect your mind, and have a path to being successful, to being the best version of you. So, what are we going to talk about today? I teased earlier that we're going to talk about when is the best time to start something. So, where are we today? Right now, we're in my backyard. Okay, we're in my house, and you can see this building right here, this covered patio. I built this. But the other part that I really wanted you guys to see is that there's this construction project here. A little mini fridge, there's a sink, there's a grill that's going to go over here, and a couple of other things that are going to go into this kitchen. Now this kitchen has been going on for almost 2 weeks to build, okay? I build all this stuff myself. No, I do not do construction, y'all, okay? I do not work on this kind of stuff. If anything, I work with my brain. You know, I work with my fingers typing. I don't do this kind of work, but I also don't like to spend a whole lot of money to pay other people to do this stuff, so I build a lot of things on my own, okay? Now, why do I bring this up and why do I show you this? This is a materialistic thing to show you that when you put plans in place, that when you make decisions to get started on something, you can make things happen. It's in the works. I'll also show you guys on a follow-up video one day how this all turns out, okay? But the point is this. The question I raised to you today to think about is, when is the right time to get started? When is it? Is it today? Is it tomorrow? Is it a month from now? Is it 2 months from now? Is it a year from now? Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? There isn't a right time. There is never a right time to get started on anything, because what sets in is fear and doubt. And when those things come in, you're going nowhere, okay? What do? What's natural for us? We start talking to everybody. Hey, I want to go to school. What do you think? Hey, you know, we're thinking about having kids. Some people are going to say, that's really great. Some people are going to say, why would you want to do that? You're going to get all kinds of mixed responses, right? You want to get married. Why do you want to get married? Just date. Everybody's got choices that they're making. You know, everybody's got things they want to do. I want to buy a car. Why do you want to buy that car? Why don't you buy this car? Everybody in life will have an opinion on what you're doing or what you want to do. And what that creates is chaos in here. And remember what I told you guys, you gotta build a fortress and you gotta build it strong. And we'll talk more about that as future things come up. But guys, there will never be a right time for you to get started on something. All right? But I wanna give you some tools. I want you to think about something, okay? What's the best thing that I can tell you? The number one thing for when you want to achieve something is to plan, okay? I've had the plan for this whole thing in my head for almost, I want to say 4 years. Before I even bought this house, I said when I get my next house, I'm going to do some stuff. I'm going to build this covered patio and I'm going to build an awesome kitchen. But it was just thoughts in my head. Then we bought the house, this bigger yard, and I said, okay, when am I going to build it? Well, you know, within the first 5 years of when I move into the house, that's when I want to build it, you know? Why am I looking up? That's what I do. I look up when I think. So, within the first 5 years, I want to build it. All right. Well, guess what? I probably could have started this about 6 months ago. Did I start it? I did not. Why? Because I didn't create a plan. I knew what I wanted. I just didn't create a plan. And the first thing that you should do, let's go with steps. Okay, number one, make a realization that it's never the right time. Number two, start to create a plan. Number three, be meticulous about your plan. Number four, don't stop till you get there, okay? So, recognize it's never the right time. Two, create a plan. Here's the deal. I got a plan for all this, all right? I'm about 2 to 3 weeks into this job. couple of things that need to come into place. You see the sink right here, you see the fridge, I want to put flat iron, the regular grill, some other stuff that's going in here, okay? Lots of planning. What do you need out here? You need electricity, you need water, okay? Well, what do you need when you want to go to school? You need to decide what you want. Okay, what do you need when you want to get married? You need to decide why you want to get married. You know, well, before that, you need to find somebody to marry, you know? Michael Scott, I want to have kids someday. Well, before that, I need to have a wife, and before that, I need to, I won't say what he said, but the point is, you have to do things to understand where you're going and why you're going to get there. Don't make a plan to do things for the sake of doing things. Don't go to school because everybody says you need to go to school. Don't get married because everybody says you need to get married. Don't go buy a specific type of car because everybody says it's the type of car. Do the things that you want to do because you want to do them and they feel right for you, okay? Because if you're doing what other people want you to do, you'll never have a true motivation and you'll never make it happen. Or your heart will never be in it and you won't be happy. That's not the point of life. The point of life is for you to feel great in what you are doing. You living in the life that you should be living in, all right? So make a plan. This plan is like, you know what? All right, I said this thing needs to be done by May. That's my time frame for this thing. The plan is to get it done way before that. But I gave myself an executable timetable, so you have 6 months to make this happen. If you don't, something went wrong and you didn't follow through. Within the plan, you have to be very specific. So this is step 3. Create specifics. Okay, be meticulous about what you're going to do. Okay, be thorough. So you got to create breakdowns within that plan to make sure that you're executing. Step 1 for me, run the electrical line and run the water line. Step 2, run the gas line. Step 3, frame. Step 4, create all of your electrical ports. Create all the things that you need to do. Run the gas line inside of the framing. And then I gotta do countertops before I can put everything inside. Okay? Then after that, I'm gonna do the veneer on the outside, the rocks that'll go, the stone that'll look on the outside, okay? There are plans for execution and there are steps. If you're not taking steps to execute a plan, it's never going to happen. Take some steps, but write those steps down so that you have something to look forward to and something to let you know that you're on the right track. But ask questions. If you're going to go to school, ask questions. Find out what's really in the curriculum. Find out what you're really learning. Find out what jobs are going to be in that field. If you're looking for a new job, find out what that company's all about. Don't take a job for the sake of it being another job or something new. Find something that you're going to be passionate about and make it happen. Find out what the requirements are for that job. And if you don't have them, find ways to get them. Okay? If you want to get married, make it a great wedding. Don't just make it whatever it's going to be. Don't listen to the words of 1,000,001 people because it just causes confusion. Decide what you want, look for a great venue, look for good spots, and make it happen to the way that you like it, okay? Number 4, do it for you, and don't stop until you made it happen. Don't stop. If you stop at any point, it's that much harder to get started because you're looking at something that almost was there. And it's harder to say, I can still make it happen because you already know what it was like to get started. You already know what it was like to be in the grind of making something happen. But if you stop, you tell yourself, you know what, I already put in some work. I don't know if I could keep going. I don't know if I could make that happen. That is the trick. That's where fear and doubt is that much harder to overcome. Don't let that happen to you. Do not stop until you get there. Do not stop until you've made it happen. That is how you're going to be successful. That is how you're going to learn. I promise you guys. So my challenge to you all tonight, today, this day, now that we're back, is to make a decision for you and get started. I don't care if you write one thing on paper that says, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to school. I'm going to get a car. I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to get a new job. I don't care what it is, y'all. Make a decision, but make a decision today and write it down and get started today. I don't know when you're going to be watching this. If you're watching it today, the day that I'm recording this and putting it up online. I don't know if you're watching it a month from now for the first time. Today's the day that you make a decision to get started and you make it happen. And after you make the decision to make it happen, you make a plan and you give yourself a timetable. Because if you don't, it's never going to happen. I challenge you to do that. Nobody's going to do that for you. When the going gets tough and the tough gets going, it's just going to be you and you alone that's going to make this stuff happen. So make a decision, get started, and get after it. Anything out there is yours for the taking. I don't care if people say that it's dumb for you to say that. No, it's not. If you work hard enough at something and you want to make something happen, you can make it happen. It takes a decision of yours to make it happen, but it takes a decision today. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll think about it. Tomorrow I'll do this. Later on, I can think about, no, today. It's not about tomorrow, y'all. It's about today. I challenge you to do that. I would like to hear from you all if you felt that this was something that helped you all out. And if you made a decision today to do something, share it with me. Let me know what's going on. If you want a private message, that's fine too. But I would love to hear from you guys, and I would love to know that this is helping you all. I want to thank you so much for being part of this with me, for being part of this journey, for coming back and viewing, for those of you that are coming back. I'm Josh. I'm with Fortress State of Mind, and I'll see you next time. Take care.